I'm Coach Dre. I'm a retired MMA fighter and boxer, and now I'm a personal trainer and boxing coach. I get asked all the time why I retired from fighting before I turned 30, and it really comes down to 3 different reasons. The first reason was the money wasn't great.
They don't pay me enough to do this job.
Like, yeah, you can make like a few $1,000s per fight, but they come so far and few between, it don't always be worth it. And then I spend a lot of time training, and all that time I spend training, I ain't making money.
I do not have nothing.
So then the second time I broke my foot, I was forced to only train people. And then I started to build my clientele up because I started placing those people into spots that I would usually be training myself in. And the more I did that, the more money I was making. Then it got to the point where I was like, why am I still fighting? Like, there are much easier ways to make money than getting hit in the face. My whole reason of fighting was because I couldn't picture myself working a 9-to-5 job doing anything else. But since I actually enjoyed training people, then it was like, okay, I can make a living off of doing this. I'm gonna do this.
I gotta figure out how to make money on this thing. It's simply too good. Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
And that's when the shift started from wanting to fight to me kind of like having my foot halfway out the door, which kind of leads to my next point. So number 2, fighting isn't my purpose. My main purpose in life is to help people achieve their maximum potential, and I'm able to do that while training people. And I actually chose to keep fighting even when I was like ready to stop, because I wanted to keep being able to learn more so I can help people more, you know? So my clients was actually my motivation to keep fighting. But then it got hard to keep going through training camps, you know, with that being my only motivation. Because then I started skipping practices, I started just losing focus. And then fights, I really was looking at like, damn, I ain't even want to be here for real.
Get me out of here!
And this sport is way too dangerous to not be super focused in your fights. And I mean, at the end of the day, I was just tired, you know? Which leads to my last point. I was just burnt out.
I'm just like the tiredest I've ever been in my life.
I was literally tired all of the time, mentally and physically. Like I said, I was skipping practices, just not focused. And then in my last fight, in the second period, I was winning, and I was like, all right, let me just hold dog down for the last, I'm thinking 30 seconds left, you know? So holding him down, mind you, as a pro, it's 5-minute rounds, right? So I'm holding him down, I'm close to the fence, so I asked my coach, I'm like, oh, how much time is left? He had a smile on his face at first because he knew I was winning, but as soon as I asked him that question, the smile wiped from his face, and he was like, 2.5 minutes. And I'm like, dog, I am never doing this shit again.
I'm done. Do what you want. Pull the plug.
Overall, I'm happy that I stopped fighting because it gave me way more time to just focus on myself, work on my businesses, enjoy my hobbies, travel, and then just enjoy life overall. But I did notice that I was getting a little bit out of shape, you know, got a little bit of a gut. So I started training a little bit, you know, so I went back to my old gym. And I didn't like that feeling of being out of shape, or certain people that I used to beat up, like getting a couple more licks on me. I ain't like that, you know, so I'm a real competitive person. So I started training more, and the more I trained, the more I started getting that love back for the sport, at least for boxing. You know, I'm pretty smooth on jiu-jitsu and MMA, but I will come back for a boxing fight. So I'm probably have my pro debut in boxing either later this year or next year. Like, I've had multiple MMA or multiple boxing amateur fights, and I've had a few pro MMA fights, but no pro boxing. So I'm doing my pro debut for boxing next year. So make sure y'all stay tuned and follow me on this journey. And yeah, just stay tuned. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more videos and more boxing tips, boxing breakdowns, workout videos, all that stuff to help you become a better boxer overall. All right, y'all, till next time.